Sup y'all, it's Vehicle Master 3000. What I got today is the 1983 Playskool Bigfoot. Well, apparently it could be from anywhere. Rose Fleischer said it could be anywhere from 1983 to 1988, but it says 1983 on the bottom, so that's what I'm gonna go with for now. Now this is in extremely good condition for being at least 36 years old, Like I've got some road rippers that are only a decade old that don't look this good. And the body on these, this is meant, you can tell, this was built for rough play, like the plastic. Like when I found this at the Goodwill, I thought it was a road ripper at first, because also the levers are kind of like the ones on the they're kind of similar. They're similarly designed to the ones on the stubby base monster trucks. It's very similar to that. They're smaller, but they're like the same shifter design. So I kind of thought it was like a really old road ripper at first, and then it said Playskool on the bottom. It turned out, so it's not, obviously, but I got it because of how it looks and how good the plastic is. Like that is some top quality plastic. Like they don't make toys like that anymore, or anything really anymore. They don't make any items like that anymore. So yeah, like I said, this was meant to be played with rough, but obviously this unit wasn't. It looks like it was barely ever played with at all. Either it was barely ever played with, or they took really good care of it when they played with it. This is a really interesting item, so we're gonna go with the review. I'm gonna try not to talk too much because it doesn't do a whole lot, but. So you got the front here, the bumper is just a bar on there, and you got that right there on the top of the bumper. Here's the lights. They all four work somehow, even though it's from the 80s. They all work, apparently. So these two, and then these, and then these. You got the front of it here. It's got a bunch of stickers on it, which again, I'm also surprised they've held on so long. This looks like it was made last year, as far as the condition. This is really good. Those stickers are really good looking. And you got the windshield. That sticker's peeling a little bit on the windshield. And then on the roof, you have two levers. This one on the, the driver's side, it controls forward and backward. And this one over here controls two-wheel drive, neutral, and four-wheel drive. So I do actually really like that feature, because it's for kids at the time, I guess, if the motor wasn't fast enough for them, if the truck was going too slow, you could just put it in neutral and you could push it as fast as you want and not mess it up. It's really cool. You got the light bar here. Well, it's got the roll cage and it's got a light bar on it. It would have been kind of cool if they made it light up. Now the badge is the battery cover. And it has two of the longest screws I've ever seen put in a vehicle. And these screws are super long. And I think they're also holding in the back of the truck too, because I don't see any screws on the bottom. And as long as they are, it looks like they go right through the body and into the chassis, which is really interesting. It takes 4 AA batteries, which is really surprising because it's just one motor and 4 lights. I guess in the 80s, they didn't have the ability to compact things back then. So here's the back bumper. It's also a bar, but it's got a hitch on it. Here's a side view. You see, it's got really deep rims. And the bottom. It's got rubber wheels. Now, something interesting is that these aren't connected, like the Road Rippers monster trucks are, where it's got a drive shaft in it. Well, this one might have a drive shaft. I don't know. I haven't opened it yet because it's old and I don't want to break it. But this one doesn't have the same drive shaft as the Road Rippers. This wheel, that set of wheels is spinning. These don't spin with them. This set of wheels is spinning. These don't spin with them. So they're free. It's completely separate sets of axles, which is why when I first saw it, I didn't think it was supposed to move, because it was freewheeling. They had it in freewheel mode, or neutral. Then I pushed the levers and it locked everything. So it's really cool. So yeah, I don't know. I'd like to open it up and lubricate it because it does sound a little bit rough in there. Not terrible, but or not super bad, but it's kind of rough considering that it's 30 years old. But I don't want to break. I'm afraid to break anything, and I don't know exactly how it's going to come off. So I'm going to leave it alone for now unless I figure out how to do it properly. Because I really don't want to break it because, I mean, it's 30 plus years old and it's survived this long, and I don't want an attempted repair to be the reason that it doesn't work anymore. So yeah, like I said, it's pretty simple. It doesn't do much, but it's cool because it's so old and it works. So it's kind of cool. Like you push this lever here, and it's in neutral, so the motor still spins. You can see, let me show real quick. The lights still work. Really impressive. Now, the only problem I seem to have with this is it doesn't seem to like whenever I push the thing back and forth too many times, like really fast. Like when I do that too many times, it doesn't really like that. It seems to like short it out or something. It shuts off for a second, then comes back. So now I'm gonna lock it into two wheel. So now you can see, let's see if I can show this and turn it over. These are free. These are not. So it's in two wheel now. If I lock it into four wheel, it doesn't really make a difference as far as the driving, but I'm gonna let you see it anyway. So now you can see all four wheels are locked. So yeah, that's it with this vehicle, guys. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. This ended up being a little longer than I was expecting it to be, but this is really interesting. So hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe.